Will I be the asshole if I sell my niece's electronic? English is not my first language. Fine. Also, paragraph exists in other language though. My niece, 16, lived with me since her parent passed away about a year ago. She knows how to drive, but her driving is not very good. She is only allowed to drive my car when I'm with her to help her learn more. The past few nights, she has been asking to let me asking me to let her drive, but I was too busy. Last night, she went out of home with my car and slightly hit the wall. I was and still am very angry because my car is new and very expensive. I grabbed all of her electronic and told her I'm going to sell them and use the money to fix my car. She cried and begged me not to because her dad bought them for her. She promised to pay for it if I don't sell them, but I don't see that happening because she does not have a job. Well, it's time for her to get a job. And like, to some point, you can take your time. You can take your time. There's no big problem around that, but yeah, you would be the asshole if you go and sell her stuff. You could go make the repair happen and tell her like, that's the tab you owe me. You need to find a job in that amount of time. She's 16, you can find a job at 16. Had a job at 8, but a real job at 11. So yeah, like you can work before this. There's no big problem around that, and that would make sense. So yeah, like don't sell the electronic. That would be very douchey. But add a tab. It'd be an asshole move to sell the electronic, no doubt. Like no doubt. But since she's down to pay for them, help her find a job, and like every time she receive a check, pay, like take back $100 for what she owes you until it's fully paid. And yes, like you're the asshole. Yeah, but like 16 years old, if you get said no to use the car and you use the car, you're stupid as well. So she made a mistake. She will have to pay back for the mistake. That's like, you were old enough to take that stupid decision of taking the car without having the authorization. So that's fine. But yeah, now you also, when you take that kind of decision, you need to take the responsibility that comes with them. You want adult activities, you want adult fun. You need to live with the responsibility of your adult fun. You're the asshole finding some chores or something for her to work off the damage. That would be appropriate to some point. It will take a lot of time with chores to be able to repay for the breaking of the car. Also, sadly, if you're now the legal guardian, you now have to work and become the how do you say that? Moral. The thing you use to, when you're lost in the wood. Please help me. In French, we would call that une boussole. In English, that would be called a... There's a lot of them in Zeldas. Show you where the loot is. Compass. Yeah, okay. So, you are now supposed to be like her moral compass. And doing this will just make you an asshole in her eyes. So then, like, after that, no matter what you try to teach her, she will still have a grudge against you. So, repair the car. It's an object. And if you really have to teach her some, like, responsibility, make her pay, but help her find a job before she's able to do that. Like, that's it. That's, if you have to. If you are, like, if you have a emergency account like everybody should have, this is an item. Like, my car got wrecked by one of my colleagues at my job, and I couldn't give a damn. Like, honestly, it's normal. This happens. People do mistakes. You repair them and you deal with them after that. Our object, I did not have any physical problem linked to the accident. He didn't either. I was just happy about that. You can't repair human. Well, you can repair human, but like, a limit to how much you can repair a human. A car, you can repair that. You're supposed to have insurance anyway. So,